Hey everyone, this is Bill, aka Lost Star Wars from the Trade Federation podcast, and I'm here to open up another box of Topps Star Wars Illustrated. This time I'll be opening up The Empire Strikes Back. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. This one I'm going to break up into 4 separate videos. I'm going to shoot them all right now, but I'm going to publish them to YouTube as 4 separate videos because last time it was a real pain to upload such a long video. And so I'll kind of introduce things here and I'll just record straight through and I'll break it up into 4 and I'll upload those separately. Joining us today is Greedo and his good friend, the Gonk Droid. These are 6-inch figures. The Greedo is Black Series and the Gonk Droid is a custom 3D printed by a guy who goes by Prometheus Rising. He does 3D printed toys and robots and stuff. So those guys will be hanging out with us today. 2 of my favorite toys. Anyway, so this set is pretty much the same kind of thing as the New Hope set that I opened last week or so. And it's got a little bit of different odds. I think some of the parallels are going to be a little bit easier to pull looking at the odds. And there's a few other things in there. Like you can get the Force Awakens, those cards. If you played the Card Trader, Topps Card Trader digital game, those cards, there's a couple of those. I guess they're really hard to pull. So we'll see if I can get one of those. I'll be really psyched. And then there's like printing plates and other things. Actually, the side of the box has a few listed on there. Sketchographs, which I think are autographed sketch cards, regular sketch cards, panoramas, or panorama sketch cards, film cells. I pulled a film cell in the New Hope box, and then printing plates. And then they still have those 1 year earlier and... Hold on, I can run down the list. So like the regular insert sets, you have the mission this time is Capture Skywalker mission set. And those were fairly, pulled a few of those last time. And then the movie poster reinterpretation set. So I'm assuming that this is the poster, kind of like the last one, the Vader version of the Empire Strikes Back poster that is reinterpreted in different sort of cartoony styles and stuff. And then the 1 year earlier set, which I thought was really cool, and it gives you some background into it. And remember, this Topps Illustrated series is all based around the radio drama, so there's a lot of in-between things, off-screen events and things that happen. Obviously, we're looking at something that is now a Legends product, so it's not technically canon. But most of the situations are the exact same thing. Yeah, all right, so let's get to it. We'll open this thing up. The box came in like a bag, and it's kind of banged up, but I don't think the packs inside are going to be messed up. But it was shipped in like a bag with like 4 peanuts, so it wasn't packaged great. The previous one was in a box, and it was like a perfectly fitted box, and the one little gap was filled in with peanuts. So this person kind of didn't package it great, but it was also $10 cheaper. I tossed the other box, and now I kind of regret it because I think I would like to take the front of the box, the card, I guess, the front card, and actually put it in the binder. All right, so we have the 4 stacks. So the 4 stacks will be the 4 separate videos. So this particular video will be this stack right here of 6. All right. On the backs, again, you can kind of take a look and see. odds per pack. Purples 1 and 3. I pulled 2 purples last time. That seems like slightly better odds. 1 and 3 on 24 packs. I would think I might get more than 2. The bronze 1 and 12. Gold 1 in 188. I think I read that the gold, there's 10 of each gold in existence. So those are going to be super hard to pull. Artist autographs, there's printing plates. You can kind of see all of those things if you want to pause it and read those. This lists out sketchographs, sketch cards, panorama sketch cards, film cells, printing plates. It doesn't say anything about the Force Awakens cards on the pack, I don't think. But I've read that those are hard to pull. Alright, so we're going to open these 6 packs on this first video. Greedo, guard those, please. Thank you. Alright, pack number 1. And again, I haven't really looked through the set, so I didn't like preview it or anything, so everything's kind of a surprise. Okay, so here we go. The Wampa Cave. What a great first card. That's awesome. Okay. Card number 2. Reporting to Nita. Card number 3. Vader's Interruption. Trying to find the right place to focus here. That reminds me of a very recent wide vision in the digital app. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. These cards look awesome. Slave 1. The East Platform. And this looks like one of the movie posters. Very colorful reinterpretation. Love it. Good first pack. Pack number 2. And I'll do a giveaway. Again, I'm not sure. Last time I had 15 cards and I gave those away. I am going to limit it to the United States because it was kind of expensive to ship, and quite frankly, that person could have, you could just spend like $10 and get an entire set of the base anyway, so I'd rather not spend $10 shipping 15 cards. Anyway, another Falcon escaping from Bespin, a lot of Bespin so far, and another Hoth, another Wampa getting attacked. More Hoth. This must be like, these 2 cards must be consecutive. This is card number 15. One thing I discovered on the last one is that they go in order. And this is card 29. They do go in order. Here's a parallel. Here's a purple. And it's a pretty sweet looking one too. It's Han with the Tauntaun. Luke's inside it, which is a view that you don't actually get in the movie. And then we have another movie poster, it looks like, with a cool frame, although it's a little off-center. Loving it. That's pretty cool. That's very, I don't know how to describe it. Comic booky, cartoony, I guess. I don't know. Pretty sweet. Like that one too. Pack number 3. Yoda. Trooper Invasion. There was recently a vote for the next 6-inch black series, the same series that Greedo is from, on StarWars.com, what you would want to have the next figure be, and I voted for Snowtrooper, but it's not going to win. Oh, look at this Bespin card. Wow, this is Luke's vision. That's pretty awesome. I know. Imagine if the next card was I love you. It is not. Escaping to the Falcon. And this is a 1 year earlier. And it's Dengar. Still bandaged up 1 year earlier. Han in Carbonite. Master Yoda lifting the X-Wing out of the swamp. Oh, Luke in the cave. Vader talking to the Emperor. Man, these cards are so cool. This is Leia warning Luke. It's a trap, I think she says. No, what does she say? One year earlier. What is she doing? I gotta read this one real quick. In addition to the celebration following the victory, Leia had to deal with the emotional distress caused by the Empire's destruction of her homeworld, Alderaan. She's grieving. That comes up in the Princess Leia comic book that I think it just wrapped up. I think I just read the last issue of that short series. Really good stuff. Speaking of the comics, right now is a really good time to read, and it actually in-app. We got something here. We got a mission card or something at the end, but we'll get to that in a second. So on a lot of people's mind right now is the original comics. Actually, Joe from RetroZap just found a first printing of Star Wars #1 from '77, and then Comic-Con is going on. And the comics set that people have been anticipating for a while has recently come out, actually came out last night. And so a lot of that's on people's mind. And currently you can, if you've ever heard of Marvel Unlimited, it's basically Netflix for Marvel Comics. And currently you can get a 1 month subscription. It's like, regularly it's like $80 a year or $8 a month or something. But currently you can get a 1 month subscription for a penny, so basically free. And it has all of those original run, and it has a lot of the DC stuff too, but you can get a ton of Star Wars comics and read through those for a penny, basically. I actually subscribe, but if I didn't, I would totally do that right now. But it's a great way to go back and read those original ones. I've kind of read a few of those too. Alright, so we have the Millennium Falcon departs. So Vader's watching it, and it's being reflected in his eyes. Alright. Crash landing. Lando. Introducing Lando. The duel. Watching the escape. And then the mission series. Princess Leia. And this set, so there's no code on this one. The other one had some kind of code, and I was thinking this set is current, so I could potentially redeem the code or whatever, but it doesn't have a code. Alright, last pack on first video. Let's see if we get any hits or super rares. We had Brent, aka B-Man, on the podcast this week. And he talked to us a little bit about collecting physical cards and sort of what options there are out there. Anyway, here we go. So, Luke overpowered. I watched the trilogy with my students, and a lot of kids, they know, certain things. They know that it's going to be revealed that Vader is Luke's father and things like that, but they don't know the details. If they've never seen it, they don't know how far Luke falls in Empire. They don't know that he gets his hand chopped off, and they just see him get his butt kicked and just emotionally crushed, and they're still really shocked and overwhelmed by it, even though even if they haven't seen it, they know the story. They basically know what's going on. Oh, this is another purple one. So we've already got our second purple in 6-pack. So yeah, these are going to be a little more frequent, I think, than the New Hope ones. Can't read it though. Ozzel's something. Bad news. Ozzel's bad news. And then another 1 year earlier. Luke's. Oh no, don't know. The Wampa is just hunting a tauntaun. Is it like a wild tauntaun right there? Cool. All right. So, thank you for watching. First of 4 videos for this Empire Strikes Back Star Wars Illustrated, and stay tuned for video number 2.